Spring has officially arrived here in Bologna, and life lately has been a mix of everyday routines and little adventures that make living here feel very special. In this video, we're giving you a peek into the everyday life here. Grocery runs, exploring different markets, celebrating our first Easter in Bologna, and heading out to the hills for a long, lazy lunch with a friend. It's a mix of everyday moments and small adventures. Let's get tipsy, y'all. Today, we're actually going down south of Bologna, down into the hills to do a really cool lunch with our friend, Brian. Hello. He's driving us down there. He's recommended this place, and it's a 3-course meal. It's prefix, which is really nice. So we just got here and this place is absolutely gorgeous. It is on top of, for lack of better words, a mountain. The view is spectacular and getting here was no small feat. Now granted, we did take a more scenic route. It was absolutely crazy roads. We were winding up and down them. We were just waiting to get in so that we can have lunch. First round is mortadella and stracchino, and we are pairing it with white wine, and it is so good. All the wine is made by them from their own vineyard, and we're doing Riesling comparison basically. One is bubbled, the other is still. They are amazing. We're having a great time. We just got round 2, and the smell of it is just so delicious, and I can't wait to try it.
All the courses have been awesome. The second was a crepe with prigione, which is typical to the Bolognese area. This last bowl, which is completely gone, was like cabbage stuffed with meat and then potatoes with cheese. Unbelievable. The wine has been unbelievable as well. We've moved on to the reds. We had a Barbera, now we're having a Merlot. People are super nice and we've enjoyed every minute of it. And as Sam mentioned, it is a prefix menu. It is 25 euros. Not really sure about the wine. I think the wine is included. Even if it's not included, well worth it.
Shelby is a working dog. She doesn't work on Sundays because that's when the restaurant's open, but she's usually out here on the vineyards every day, and she's so sweet. We actually just saw all of her little tracks in the mud. Now we're here exploring the vineyards, and we're learning they planted their grapes back in the 80s. Some were planted even later than that, and it's incredible. Lunch was amazing.
I already told you how great it was.
Brian and I were both very impressed. What was your favorite dish?
I believe the frigione in Crespelle was.
And for dessert, we had a carrot cake that had some cinnamon, and it was like fresh whipped cream, which I've never had whipped cream like this before. Absolutely amazing. All the wine was organic and natural. We actually got a whole tour of the vineyard. We got to taste some wine from the tanks, which was amazing. There's actually a wine in the vineyard they don't even make anymore. It's wine from the 80s. We've never even heard of it.
And it was mainly made for older people, and it was nice to be able to taste it.
Yes, it was very unique and different, but this was absolutely amazing. I will go ahead and throw the link to their Facebook page in the description below. This is a hike out here, so if you have any intention of coming out here, you need to get a car because there's no other way to do it. We are very fortunate we have Brian in our lives, but if you're visiting and you're looking to go, links is down below. Brian just dropped us off. We are on the walk home and it was such an amazing day. We have some souvenirs with us. We got a bottle of wine, shocking. And they were so sweet because it's Sunday. They're not gonna be open for a few days. He said, can I give you a doggy bag of bread? We're just gonna throw it out. And so Chris said, Certo, absolutely. Brian, since I know you're watching this, thank you so much for an amazing day. We appreciate it so much. It is an absolutely gorgeous spring day here. I just finished day 1 of school again. I decided to go back to school. I really wanted to get better at Italian. School definitely helps me feel more confident. I'm gonna be back for about 4 weeks. So my new day is going to look like this. I go to school from 9 to 12:45. I rush home. I get home to start my traditional job at 1. I work from 1 to 5, and then I'm done for the day in terms of obligations. Officially spring here, and there is a flower market this weekend in Bologna. We came out because I've decided I want to try to grow something this year. So we're looking at the different types of flowers, or if we're gonna do herb. But the best part is they have a bunch of vendors who are selling local products like honeys and cheeses and the most amazing looking bread. I don't think we're gonna walk away empty-handed. So how is it?
It's hot, it's light, it's fluffy.
So everything you've ever wanted in bread?
Very oily.
It's perfect. Success! We are leaving with 3 herbs. We also got some food, and now we're gonna head home so we can get these planted and on the balcone. It is the first beautiful spring day here in Bologna, and we came out to the Mercato Ritrovato. They actually do this market twice during the week when it's running full time, and it usually is Wednesday nights and Saturday mornings into like early afternoon. We just got the most delicious looking pizza from one of the bakeries here. Chris got
A beer. It's a Japanese lager. I don't really know much about it, but from one of the Italian breweries here in the market. It's sunshine, beer, pizza.
pretty perfect day. We are at the grocery store, and we have been seeing these giant Easter eggs for a couple weeks now here at most of the grocery stores. And from what I've gathered online, they're wildly popular. And the inside of these giant chocolate eggs are hollow, and there's some sort of surprise inside. This one is clearly Batman themed, another like kid themed one. Apparently they're not just for kids, adults love them too. You're trying to decide which egg we should get. What egg would you get? A pistachio one? A hazelnut one? Would you go for a themed one like this? This is Disney Princess. Let me know in the comments below.
It comes with a dinosaur surprise.
Do you want the dinosaur surprise? Thinking about it?
Maybe.
I don't think you guys realize how many Easter eggs are in this store. Look at this, this is insane. This other aisle is just full of Easter eggs. Chris kind of shook it walking over here. It is Easter Sunday, and we are going to crack into the eggs that we got. I got a white chocolate egg because white chocolate can be very difficult to find in Italy sometimes. And I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of crap for that in the comments, but I have personally not been able to find it. So if you do know where to find it, please let me know. And then Chris got a big caramel egg. So let's go ahead and crack into these.
Pretty big.
Okay, a little bit bigger.
The circumference of the chocolate is much bigger than yours, so I get more chocolate.
When I shake mine, I can hear stuff. No.
I cannot, so I don't think I have a surprise in mind. The thing to do is smash it against your head, so.
You're gonna get concussed.
Pretty solid, I don't know.
You wanna crack it on the table?
Yeah, that's, I'm just gonna crack it here. Oh, nope, there is something.
Oh.
Lanyard.
Oh, you got a lanyard in
It's
your
an
egg.
It's an Easter inspired.
I don't really want to hit it on my head.
Just give it a little tap. Just see if it's even doable.
I think I can do it without cracking my skull open. Ow! Maybe not. I have an egg in an egg. That's why mine makes noise. Ooh, I got candies! So I got more chocolates. I got little chocolates. This is a normal Easter tradition here to have these big chocolate eggs. We don't really have these in the States. We have chocolate bunnies. We also have Easter egg hunts, which I have not found to be a thing here in Italy. We are gonna go and enjoy our eggs now. Good morning. So we figured we'd just bring you along. You know, we've been in Italy now for 10 months, so we usually have the hang of things, I feel like. We're gonna go to the grocery store. And something about grocery stores here is that they don't always have all the products that you're looking for, so you have to go to a couple different ones depending on what you need. We also like to just see what's new at other grocery stores, so we're actually gonna go to Aldi today, which we haven't been to since I think last summer.
One of the other things we like is some of the different stores have different brands. Honestly, some of the places are a little bit less crowded, so certain days we go there just because there's less people to deal with. And some of the things are also a little bit cheaper at certain places.
Plus, the more we can save, the more we can spend on drinks out. Drinking local. I just found American pancake mix. You have no idea how exciting this is. He is deep in thought over what he's going to get. We have been wanting to do an American night with our Italian friends who have not been to America yet. I've been looking for cheddar cheese for literally a month and a half now, and Aldi had it. So I'm really happy that we came over here today because now I know I can get cheddar cheese. They do have the slices of the other stores, but not the blocks. Very, very happy. I can probably make them some mac and cheese now. Aldi was great. We literally filled up our entire little cart. We're gonna stop at another grocery store called Coop to pick up some figs because Aldi didn't have it. Then we're gonna go home. We're gonna empty the cart of stuff, which was mostly pantry items. And then we're gonna head back out to a different grocery store, get other things that Aldi did not have. We went home, we dropped off all the stuff that we got from Aldi, and now we're heading back out to Pam. Again, this is kind of unusual. We don't usually hit this many in a single day, but it's beautiful out, so we might as well just get all the stuff that we want. So in Italian class last week, they had asked, what is it that you miss the most being not in your home country? And Chris and I have talked about this a lot because we are really enjoying our life here in Italy. But one of the things that we really do miss, the both of us, are dryers. And I am not complaining at all that we don't have a dryer. It is totally fine. It is very much the norm here. It's just one of those conveniences that we were accustomed to in the States that we got really used to. It is better for your clothes anyway to not always get put in the dryer, but it's so funny because you have to plan if you want to do laundry because it can usually take 1 or 2 days to dry. And then our living room turns into this adorable little drying situation. While this is in no way, shape, or form able to show you all of our little behind the scenes of living here, this is just a peek into what is normal for us. If you've enjoyed this video, we really appreciate you watching. Just so you know, we are heading to Venice next week to explore that city, and then we'll have plenty more adventures heading your way this summer. Thanks for watching, y'all. Cheers!